Lately we got quite a few requests to make a G-House drop, so in today's video we'll be making a G-House drop from scratch. First, let's find out what G-House is. So this is the basics about G-House. So we need rap vocals, house beats, and dark synths. So first we need a hip hop vocal. We're gonna find a vocal on Splice. So let's go to genres, sort by male, vocals, and hooks. Now let's search for the right acapella. Not this one, nor this one.
She looking like she like a kid.
This one sounds quite dope. We'll be going for this vocal.
Yeah, I'm right.
So now let's mix the vocals.
And we ride with it. Brody, he don't like the stick. She looking like she like a kid. And we ride with it. Play for kick, lock it in. Yeah, I'm riding with my Brody, he don't like.
Now let's add a house part of the G-House drop. The clap in G-House is quite saturated and contains not much mids, so we're adding these effects. Sounding like this.
She looking. She looking.
Now we'll be adding the closed hi-hat for more groove. We'll be adding it right before the open hi-hat. Quantize it to get it more off the grid. Sounding like this. So now let's add a groovy snare drum. That's a common thing in G-House. Pan it to the left. And place it right at the end of every bar. Quantize it to get it off the grid. So now we're gonna add some more mixing on the drum bass. Altogether, the drums sound like this. For the bass, we'll be using this 808 sample. Make sure to enable the envelope. Besides that, put it in the right key. Now we'll be adding some processing. Now we're gonna write a bass melody. We'll be making a slow first part and a fast second part of the melody. Sounding like this. Other presets we'll be using are coming from the pack Basshouse Volume 4. So if you want to make this type of music, make sure to check it out. It's linked in the description. So now we'll be adding the lead synths. We'll be using this preset from the pack. Copy over the first part of the bass melody in the piano roll. Remove the first notes. We'll be using a different bass sound for that. Sounding like this. So now we're gonna process the sound a little bit more. Now we'll be adding the bass tab. We'll be using this preset. Add it to every first note of the first part of the drop, sounding like this. For the second lead, we'll be using this preset. We copied over the melody of the bass line. So now let's process the sound. Right now the lead sounds a little bit too thin, so we're gonna layer it with this sound. Copy over the melody. We'll be using the same effect chain, but without the low cuts. It needs a little bit more power, so drop it down an octave. That's much better. Altogether, it sounds like this. It's already sounding though, but it's missing something. So let's add some ear candy. Starting with a classic siren sound, pitch it in key. Combined with the drums, it sounds like this. Now let's add some other shots left and right. Besides that, we quickly chopped up the first note and added more variation. Together, it's sounding like this. So altogether, the drop sounds like this.
And I'm riding with my brody and he got the leg.